Broadcasting on the beach with Halftime Howie. We still have a lot of great events, and you can check out our show tomorrow night on YouTube. And the title of the show is Lyons Club of Long Beach Invades the Halftime Howie Show. We're giving my friend Alan top billing this week. They have a huge golf outing coming up, and then we're going to meet Alan from the Lyons Club of Long Beach momentarily. But first, our two regulars, we're combining them tonight. The Eddie Digital Music segment is going to interview our very own Walter Searcy, because as you know, Walter is an amazing gospel singer. So without any further ado, let's give it up for Eddie Digital!
Thank you, Halftime Howie, WGBB. Welcome to the Eddie Digital segment. And three things we're going to cover here really quick. I have two very hot music events I have to speak about, and then we're going to interview Walter. But first off, the third Saturday every year in April is something that is called Record Store Day. This was the 5th year of Record Store Day that hit this year. Now, WGBB, just think. We started to listen music on cylinders. Then we went to 78s. Then we went to LPs. Then we went to 8-tracks. Then we went to cassettes. Then we went to CDs. And now we live in a digital environment where people purchase music online. But the third Saturday of every April, we celebrate Record Store Day. Folks, 10 years ago, there were 20,000 independent-owned record stores in this country. 20,000! Today, we are down to only 2,000 independent record stores left, and they throw a big event on that Saturday. They have bands perform. All the major artists put out special editions on vinyl to release on Record Store Day. My experience this year is I started out in Manhattan at Other Music on Broadway and 8th Street. Then I went down to J&R Music, where I saw a group called Les Zeppelin play. It was an all-female band that did Led Zeppelin songs. And then I ended the day in Brooklyn at Permanent Music. It was a great day. I strongly advise you to support Record Store Day. Next event I want to mention really quickly is the NARM convention is going on this week in Los Angeles at the Los Angeles Hyatt. What NARM is, it is the National Alliance of Retail Merchants. You have record labels, record distributors, online stores. We currently have over 500 online digital stores on the internet where people consume music right now. Everyone knows Napster. It started out as an illegal site. It is now legal. You have Amazon, you have iTunes, you have eMusic, to name a few. You can buy singles anywhere from 29 cents to $1.29 if you like buying digital music. NARM's happening this week. It happens once a year, and is a very big event for the record business. Now, let's get into my man Walter. Walter has a few shows coming up. He has a few performances. Walter, please tell WGBB what's going on with you.
Well, thanks a lot, Eddie. There's not really much going on at the moment. We have a couple of shows coming up in June and July. That's just about it. I've been loving gospel music ever since I was 6 years old. I've been singing gospel music ever since I was 10 and 11 now in church choirs.
And Walter, really quick, name a few of your biggest inspirations as far as gospel music. Who are a few of your top favorites that you've been listening to ever since you were a kid?
Well, my top favorite, I grew up coming up around the Swanee Quintet and Lee Women and Spiritual QCs. I'm mostly into Kirk Franklin, Ty Tribbett, Fred Hammond, Hezekiah Walker. All those greats, Marvin Sapp, everybody that's on the record labels now.
And Walter, I know besides also being a performer of gospel music, you're also a videographer. You do the video for YouTube every week for the Halftime Howie Show. Are there any websites or is there an email address you'd like the audience to know how someone can contact you if they'd like to hire you to either do your videography or for you to perform?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Eddie. You can contact me at hgproductions1@hotmail.com, or you can call me directly through my cell 516-859-0290. As for our videos and photos. is too big, no job is too small.
And for all you local bands and musicians listening out there in Long Beach, if you would like to be on the Halftime Howie Show on the Eddie Digital segment, feel free to email me directly at eddiedigital, WGBB@gmail.com. That's it for this week's edition. Thank you, Howie. Back to you.
Before I get to the Lions Club of Long Beach, a couple of important announcements. First of all, May 14th is the Relay for Life, the Walk for Cancer. That's at 10 a.m. May 21st, I'm wearing a green shirt. Green Fest is coming to Long Beach with Joe Sonona. And Tuesday night, June 21st, is the Chamber of Commerce Summer Blast from the Sands Atlantic Beach. And the Halftime Howie Show is broadcasting live that night on Tuesday, June 21st from the Sands Atlantic Beach. And I want to give the West End Restaurant Report, what's happening for you people that want good entertainment and good meals here on the West End. Starting on Monday night, you want wings? All you can eat wings, $9.95 at Swing Bellies. Tuesday night, after the Halftime Howie Show, is Taco Tuesday at the Cabana. You're feeling psychic. Wednesday night, the psychic will be at the Beach House. Christopher Allen. Thursday night, you think you're smart? Go to Shine's for trivia night. And if you love lobsters like me, I'm from New England, it's $10 lobsters at Whale's Tail. You want a good time Friday night? Kick off the weekend with happy hour at the Saloon. And then Sunday morning, you want to kick off Sunday morning with a great meal. Speakeasy has an awesome brunch, including my favorite, waffles with ice cream and hot fudge. And then Sunday night, get a little entertainment at Minnesota's with a great DJ, Ricky Roach, from 4 to 9. And that's your West End music and restaurant entertainment report. And now, big event coming up in Long Beach is the Long Beach Lions Club. And let's give it up for my man, Alan.
Woo! Howie, thanks again. I feel like a regular here now. I'm here tonight again to talk up the Long Beach Lions' first annual golf event. We're having it at the Inwood Country Club, the prestigious Inwood Country Club, the private country club. We're having it, as I said, May 23rd. What makes it an event? You know, you look at the venue, the fun, the raffles, and this is where what I'm going to be talking about tonight. For the raffles, we have prizes to go to Vegas, hotel rooms in Vegas, golf courses in Vegas, hotel rooms up in Boston, at the Crown Plaza up in Boston. The hotel that we're going to be auctioning off at the Vegas is the Platinum Hotel. We have Yankee tickets, Met tickets, Islander tickets. You name the team, we have those tickets. Restaurants throughout Long Island and New York City we're giving away. Designer eyeglasses. We're going to have Gucci, Oakley, Maui Jim, Zero G, Greg Norman sunglasses, all to be raffled off. Foursomes at different golf courses. Maybe Lido. We'll find that out in a little while. Mizuno golf equipment was donated. Clubs, bags, hats, gloves. The Allegria right here in Long Beach gave us a room. The Garden City Hotel, a room. Pono Jewelry gave us jewelry worth over $3,500 to be raffled off. One of our guests today from the Aura Salon gave us 8 free coupons, so the women in the golf could come and use it. So we're going to have a great time, May 23rd at the Inwood Country Club. I'm going to leave you some phone numbers to call if anyone is interested. 322-9985. That's 322-9985. The other phone number is 660-9609. The email address is longbeachlions85th. That's lblions85th at AOL.com. And I almost forgot, if I have one more moment, what we're raising money for. Besides having fun, it's all about helping. And we're going to be raising money for juvenile diabetes. We're going to be raising money for the Guide Dog Foundation. The Lions Club every year buys us, we sponsor a guide dog for over $6,000 a dog. The last 15 years, we've given out 16 dogs to people without sight, enabling those people to see again by the use of the dog's eyes. We give money to the Long Beach Hospital between $5,000 and $10,000. And also this year, we'll be raising money for a group called the Patriot Group. The person we're honoring, especially here in Long Beach, everyone knows him. His name is Al Fuentes, retired Captain Al Fuentes. One of the last firefighters, one of the last heroes to be taken out alive from the rubble of the Twin Towers. He'll be there, will be given to his charity group, the Patriot Group, and that group just goes around, well, he goes around the world talking about safety for the first responders. So if you're free the 23rd, please come. If you're not free, take the day off of work, call in sick. We'd love to have you. The more people, the better, the more money we raise. Howie, thank you again for having us. And here's Howie.
And before I turn it over to Tommy Monday, I just want to present a check from the Halftime Howie Show for $125 to the Long Beach Lions Club. We're proud to sponsor this great event that's doing so many great things. So we'll be there. We're looking forward to it. And now I want to give it up to Tommy Monday. Tommy brought a great guest in, and let's talk some golf with Tommy Monday.
Thank you, Howie. We're here with Chuck Kupfer from Lido Golf Club. He is one of the foremost teachers on Long Island. I had the honor to start lessons with Chuck about 5 years ago. He's taken 10 strokes off my handicap right off the bat. Let's just give it to Chuck to, let us tell how he operates down at the Lido Golf Club.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Howie. Just a couple things that I'd like to tell you about what I do at Lido. I do private lessons, I do group clinics, I do semi-private lessons, which is basically two people that share the hour for a lesson. We do golf outings at the golf course. We do junior clinics, summer camps for the kids in the summertime. So pretty much we do it all there at Lido. So it's a great facility. We have a beautiful driving range. We have a practice sand trap. We have a pitching green. We have a putting green. So we basically can teach every aspect of the game of golf.
We have another passionate golfer on our staff, the one and only Walter Searcy, who was the first caddy ever for the first African-American to ever play in a PGA event, Lee Elder, back in 1972. So Walter was a part of great history, and he loves golf, and he's golfed at Lido many times. So I'm going to turn it over to the great Walter Searcy. What's happening in Walter's world?
Chuck, I was just, as we spoke before the show, I was like, what inspired you to become a teacher pro?
Well, I've been playing the game for about 30 years now, so I really love the game. It's a passion of mine, and I would have to say my dad got me started. He really got me involved in the game, and so I thank actually my parents for doing that for me. But just on the teaching side of it, I struggled as a beginner, when I was taking lessons, and I know how hard it is, so I figured over the years, it's kind of like my way to give back to the game and give back to some students that come to see me. And it's nothing like seeing somebody's smile on their face when they start hitting good shots and they start getting what they need to work on in their swing. So that's a real pleasure of mine for teaching golf.
Okay, like myself, I was on tour for 3 years. I had the pleasure of being with Fuzzy Zeller, Lee Elder, as I said, Jim Roberson. What golfers have you been affiliated with as a teacher pro?
Well, unfortunately, I never really had the experience to work side by side with a tour player. But I've been around a lot of the great instructors, David Ledbetter and Mike Hebron here on Long Island. So I've been around quite a few good golfers in my career, but tour players, I would say, you know, just, you know, 1986 Masters, you know, Jack Nicklaus. I was 16 years old when that was going on, and that was just awesome. So that really got me going, and I never forget that tournament. It's such a great event that happened that day.
Yeah, I like that because Jack's a really nice guy. I had sitting at the dinner table with him, the elder, and this was like 1975 in the Masters. Another thing I would like to ask you is, everybody is, the people that I come affiliate with are passionate with golf. What could you, I mean, what is your specialty in the golf game, you know, as far as long game, short game?
Well, not to be conceited, but I'm pretty good at all parts of the game, actually. But I would say my specialty with teaching is really getting the student to understand what their problem is. What I do down at Lido is I do a lot of video work. Video work is a great way to show the student what they're doing wrong. I would say just getting them to understand why things happen. Why does the ball go left? Why does the ball go right? And just get them to understand what's happening in their swing. So I would say just relaying the information is probably my specialty.
Real quick, Tom.
Yeah, just I promised Steve, the general manager over at Lido, that I would give them a little shout out. The course is in primo shape this year. They've just aerated. It's going to be a great season at Lido. Steve, go down and visit our favorite Rebecca behind the bar. Everything is great. Mike Judge, they run the tournaments the best. They're reasonable. And Lido, what would you like to say one last moment?
I just wanted to give some information of if you're interested in taking some lessons, you can go on my website. It's www.golfck.com, or you can call me directly at 516-330-0820. Thank you so much.
Great job.
All right, great job. And, I just feel it's apropos to end this segment. I think all our golfers will agree. A true golfing legend passed away this week, much too early. The great Seve Ballesteros was only 54 years old. He was a true legend. He inspired many young golfers. He was instrumental in the Riders' Cup. So our show wants to pass our condolences to the golfing community and a really tragic loss, only 54 years old, of the great Seve Ballesteros. All right, we're going to take a break. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie. The Hockey Spin with Tracy Lynn is coming up, and our friend Steve Vaccaro has a very special guest he's going to interview, so stay with us. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie, coming to you from the prestigious law offices of Pecknick, and Schaefer on the wild west end of Long Beach, on Long Island's first and oldest radio station, WGBB.